Today I fucked up by not knowing who I was talking to at work. This just happened and I don't think there will be repercussions, but it still doesn't look good. I was delivering papers to the mailroom at work and afterwards I decided to swing by the bathroom before heading back to work and to waste a little time. On my way to the bathroom a lady cheerfully asked me how I was doing and I said, "Meh, it's alright I guess. Usually that's good enough," but she replied, "Only, meh. How come?" So I replied with, "Well, personal life isn't great and then I spend 8 hours at a place I don't like for less pay than I'd like, so I don't know." And shrugged. She replied, "Now you'd probably expect with, oh. Okay, well I hope it gets better." Well, what I forgot was that the mailroom is in the same floor as the executive offices and an employee further down the hall, who'd seen our interaction, informed me that I'd just spoken with the COO of the company. Too long did not read. I told my COO to their face that I hate the company and feel underpaid, melting face. 1% chance they fire you. 3% chance you get a raise. I told my COO to their face that I hate the company and feel underpaid. I see that as an absolute win. How often do people get to walk up to their COO, CFO, CO and say, "This place kinda sucks sometimes and the pay doesn't feel worth it"? There's so many people out there who daydream about it and you actually did it. You should have gotten a standing ovation from everyone in the company. Who cares if they ever fire you? I mean, if you quoted yourself verbatim, you didn't say you hated it, just that you didn't like it. If they're an attentive and proactive exec, they might actually do some digging and try to find a way to make you like it, as well as anyone else who might quietly share your feelings. I mean, it's unlikely, but the fact they talk to you at all personally gives me hope. I'd really love to get an update on this if anything happens. Odds are she has no idea who you really are and will likely forget your face within a few minutes, but if she does remember you, this might actually be a good thing. Most people will turn into sycophantic yes men in front of the C-suite, no matter what they actually think. They fear losing their jobs, or facing repercussions if they speak their minds. You didn't have that problem, and as long as you didn't spit on the floor, I don't see you as having been incredibly disrespectful. You were honest. It might actually have an impact. Sometimes, the C-level is out of touch. The wise leaders will listen to this as constructive feedback and strive to do better. The unwise. Well, it's good you're looking for another job because even if nothing happens, why work for an uncaring monolith? That's one way to get noticed by leadership. Today I fucked up by using the bathroom at work. Spoilers. This is pretty gross. Just a heads up. So I have always had digestive issues. As a kid the doctors couldn't figure out what exactly is wrong, and as an adult doctors have been utterly disinterested in trying to figure it out. My bowel movements fluctuate between constipation and explosive diarrhea, with very little in between. I've tried every diet and supplement under the sun, nothing helps. So I had been constipated for a few days, and yesterday morning at work I finally felt something move down there. So I go to the bathroom and after a bit of work do I finally pass it. I'm relieved until the smell hits my nose. This was, no lie, the worst smelling thing that has ever come out of me. Like rotting garbage festering in the summer heat. I have no idea why it was so much more foul than any other time I've been constipated, but I hope to God that I never have to smell it again. Anyway, what was done, so I finished up and sprayed a generous amount of air freshener to try and cover the smell. Didn't do much, but I figured it would dissipate quickly. So I'm one of only 2 women at my work. A few hours later I hear my coworker retching and cursing down the hall. A few minutes later she comes up to me asking if I've been in the bathroom today. Well, when you've just produced the horrible thing that I did, your first instinct is to lie through your teeth. So I say, no, haven't been in there all day. Well, she starts freaking out, saying that she thinks we have a sewer backup or something, and asks me to come to the bathroom to verify that I smell what she does. And when I do, I realize that the smell had hardly subsided at all. What I hadn't considered is the fact that the exhaust fan in our restroom only runs when someone is actively in there. So the smell had just lingered and festered in the air after I shut the door and walked out. Well, I can hardly admit to it now, so my coworker went to our manager and told him that we might have a plumbing issue. He comes to check it out and decides that yes, we probably have a plumbing issue, and that he's going to ask our master plumber that we work with to send someone over this morning to look at it. So here we are today. Plumber came in before leaving on his regular route, found no terrible smell, found no sewer backup or any other plumbing issues. So I guess all's well that ends well. Too long did not read. I took a rank ass shit at work, and caused everyone else to think that we had some sort of plumbing issue. Little did they realize, I was the one with the plumbing issue. And now it's said and done, Brittany, if you're reading this, yes, it was me, and I'm sorry. There is no FU here. You did what 90% of humanity would do. Poop on. Who asks their coworkers if they've just pooped in the bathroom? I would have called her out on that rather than lying about it. Courtesy flush after your first voiding. Ass shit. There's any other sort? Everybody poops. Is there no ventilation in the bathroom? That sounds like the problem.